Okay, hopefully it's working now. Let's check see if the audio's actually working. Okay, my mic is working now. Okay, yep, there we go. Hmm, that one might be mine. Oh, no, okay, good. Okay, hopefully I have it up now. Okay, right now we have a severe thunderstorm warning, but there are two very noticeable areas of rotation. Going to pause this. We have one concerning rotation there and a little bit of rotation down here as well. These are both in Louisiana right now. There might be some more down the line. This isn't with the isolated cells. These are with, well, at the moment, these are kind of isolated, but this is what's going to be the main line that's going to form up here in the next couple of hours. Currently, right now in the main line, this is the highest threat for tornadoes to start to spin up. But currently, we are waiting for a more wind threat to develop. It does look like there's a bit of an influence on this one as well. Not a lot of rotation in that storm. But right now, we are waiting, especially for these cells out here. These cells, we're waiting to see if they can spin up into supercells, as I do think these cells right here will have the highest chance to drop a couple of EF2 plus tornadoes, the more significant tornadoes. But right now, it does appear that the severe weather has officially begun. The severe weather outbreak has officially begun. Two areas of notable rotation. We are waiting for a tornado warning. But right now, the strongest areas of rotation are in these two cells. We'll go back to velocity and show you where that's at. There's an area of rotation. There's an area of rotation, one here, and maybe another area in between. Very difficult to tell right now, but right now we do have this area of rotation currently 3 miles northeast of Mansfield, Louisiana. We do have a tornado watch in effect as well, uh, which is right here, ranging from far northeast Texas into pretty much if you were to slice Louisiana in half horizontally, that's where the start of this tornado watch is, and it goes all the way up to western Tennessee. It does go to the northwest of Mississippi and southeastern Arkansas. We are currently awaiting for this cell to go tornado warned if it could get its continue getting its act together. If we do see a tornado, it will be likely right there. We're going to go into coalition coefficient and see if we have any debris in the air. We do not as of now. Oh, mate. This. Let's check that out. There's a little bit of something right there. I don't think that was a tornado, but it did look a little interesting. We're just gonna go by the down the line and look for anything suspicious on CC. There's nothing there. I currently get out of here. Currently watching this down here near Huxley, Louisiana as well. That does appear to be some rotation as well. This area of rotation looks like it might be weakening at least just a tad bit, but I'm still watching this for any sort of stronger couplet. But right now, this does have a tornado possible tag with it, but it's mostly for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Uh, Not a lot of hail either. Because hail is going to be the least concerning threat today. The biggest threat is going to be a couple strong tornadoes, damaging winds up to possibly 80 to even 100 miles per hour. Keeping a very close eye on that as well. And there is a little bit of rotation down in this little cell as well, just going down the line. Let's go ahead and go back to velocity here real quick. There's a noticeable rotation up here, here, and a little bit here as well. 3 cells in a row that is rotating, and this one right here does have a slight little teeny weeny inflow notch there. We can see a slight hook shape with that as well. The biggest concerning threat for strong tornadoes, I do think, will be out of these little cells if they can mature and develop into supercells. But right now, if we do see any tornado warnings in the next 15 to 30 minutes, I do think it'll be out of these cells out here over here right now, as they have ramped up the quickest and are currently the strongest in Louisiana out of the entire concern area. Again, we do have a tornado watch in effect in case you are new to the stream. We have a moderate 60% risk for probability of 2 or more tornadoes, and a moderate 30% risk, a 30% risk for the probability of 1 or more strong EF2 to EF5 tornadoes. Wind is currently moderate 60% for probability of 10 or more severe wind events. The probability of 1 or more wind events over 65 knots is currently low, 20%. I do think we could see another tornado watch out here in southern Mississippi and maybe southwestern Alabama uh, later today, maybe at around midnight, 11 o'clock to around 2 a.m., somewhere in that time frame. I do think we could see another tornado watch. But right now, we have this one tornado watch, and we have these cells currently, which will make up the main line, the main squall line. We're currently watching these cells as they remain isolated. Let's go and go down the line. Let's go and check these storms out, because these storms do appear to be a bit more isolated in nature. This one near Pollock, Louisiana, does look like it has a little hook on it. It's not a lot of strong rotation, but it does appear to have a little bit. It has an inflow. We do see a hook on that. That might be a cell of concern as that continues to mature. All of these cells out here. Let me zoom out a little bit more if I can. All of these cells out here right now, any of these cells, all these cells are in a favorable environment for strong tornadoes and damaging wind gusts. There might be at least some hail, but not a lot of hail, which is good. For right now, we are looking out for the possibility for strong tornadoes, damaging winds, and maybe a little bit of hail, but not a lot. It's going to go to day 1 outlook. This is what we're looking at is the level 3 enhanced risk. Biggest threat will be winds and tornadoes, but currently with tornadoes, we have this 10% hazard risk ranging from southwest Alabama through southern Mississippi, northeast Louisiana, up into southeast Arkansas. And that does stretch up into parts of western Tennessee, but I don't think we will see a strong tornado that far north today. I think the prime areas we will see severe weather, strong tornadoes will be in northeast Louisiana through southwestern Alabama out in this area I'm circling with my mouse. Can we see a couple strong tornadoes up here? Yes, but I think the biggest areas we'll see is down here in this more southern portion. But wind is at its highest in eastern Mississippi and southwestern Alabama. Out here, I think we could see 100-mile-per-hour wind gust out here as that squall line matures, which is currently right where my mouse is going up and down in. We do have those isolated cells out ahead of it as well. But right now, is this stream still going? It is. Yeah, right now we are currently watching for any of these cells to mature and develop into strong supercellular thunderstorms. Right now, the strongest in the state of Louisiana is this cell, and it's the strongest out of the entire system right now. But I think it might be on a bit of a weakening trend as it continues to march east. Let's go and switch radar sites. Go to this radar site. It doesn't look as well defined to me as it did earlier. It was strongest down here, but now it is starting to stretch out a little bit. It's not looking as well defined. Neither are these cells as it goes down, which is good. But there was three areas of rotation. Here was this one. There was another one here, and here's that third one. That is a terrible three. Here's that third one. There's just one, two, three down the line. None of them have been tornado warned, but there might have been a brief tornado with this cell here. Might have. Give me a second. I have my cousin's calling me. Hello? Sorry, what? No. Not right now. Because I am currently live on my channel. You can use the football. I don't care. Here, I'll come out and bring it to you real quick. Well, you're gonna have to come and get it. Alright, I'm sorry. My cousin called me asking if she could play with my football with two of her friends from her middle school. Anyways, let's get back to business. These cells that were rotating, they have lost some of that rotation. They're still strong. Don't get me wrong, but these cells are strong, but they're not as well defined rotation as they were a few minutes ago. And we do have there's a new severe thunderstorm warning there. I'll go back up there in a second. We do have this massive stretch of flash flood warnings out here, ranging from central Arkansas as far east as Virginia and as far north as far southern Indiana. We're currently seeing a massive flash flooding event up there. There is a high risk with that. And and it's just going to keep piling up as well. And up here, I'm watching these cells right here as well for any discrete tornadic activity. Right now, up here, there is this cell that has gone up. Let's go ahead and go to velocity. That's storm relative. Not seeing a lot of rotation in here, but this is going to be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts in here, maybe some very small hail. We're going to have to keep an eye on this as it continues going northeast. Here's Memphis. Right here is Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, there we go. And, man, there's just a lot of flooding out here. That's just not good. I don't like that. Let's go down to the southeast, or sorry, southwest. Go further southwest. My brain not braining. We're still keeping an eye out for any of these cells to fire up into full-blown supercells. Isn't looking very good. If you're new to the stream, we are currently watching for. Yeah, I'll try to get this realigned up again. We're currently looking at these cells, mainly these ones out here. We're currently watching for these cells to ramp up into massive supercells. We are looking at the possibility for a tornado outbreaks. A few, so we're looking at the possibility for several tornadoes, a few which could be strong. Now, I do think the prime area will be from northeast Louisiana into, oh, and that just crashed, into southwest Alabama. Don't know why that crashed. I had no reason to crash. Anyways, let me text my cousin real quick. Okay, there we go. And again, I'm going to go to the Storm Prediction Center real quick. We do have two severe thunderstorm warnings, one in Louisiana, one up in Arkansas. We are still looking at this level 3 enhanced risk for a couple of strong tornadoes, which is EF2 plus, and damaging wind event today as well. We could see 80 to even 100 mile per hour wind gusts in that pink. In the outside, in that not 80, sorry, in that outside 30 red percent, I do think we could see wind gusts up to 80, but the most damaging and most frequent damaging wind gusts will be in this pink 45% area. Going back here, double check, make sure this is going, which it is. Good. Anyways, out here we are anticipating some strong supercells right here, especially. Right now, the strongest storm in the Louisiana vicinity is this cell right here. It did produce an area of rotation. I don't think it may have dropped a very brief and weak tornado out here near Mansfield. I can't be for sure. It did look like it might have been a brief debris signature, a very brief one. But for the most part, the areas of rotation has kind of stopped and weakened significantly. I'm going to go ahead and go on over to my Facebook because I do have a Facebook page on there. Or it's not my Facebook page, but I am in a weather Facebook page. And there's flash flood emergencies as well, which is just horrible. Okay. Let's go ahead and go over to all these flash flood warnings. Man, that's just there's a flash flood emergency out here. And that's there will both probably be a lot of there's loss of property out here. This is over 800 miles of flash flood warnings too. Over 800 from tip to tip. Yeah, the most furthest west and furthest east. Over 800 miles of flash flood warnings. Let's go back out here. It does look like there is a little bit more rotation down there west of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. Let's go and check. And yeah, there is a storm there. We are looking for these cells to go up as well. But eventually, as these cells head east, they will form up into a more of a Boeing segment and squall line, where we will see we will see a major wind event. And let's go out here to these cells here real quick. Check up on these cells, make sure they're not getting too rowdy right now, especially these ones up ahead. There are these cells down here as well. I'm watching out for. Let's go over to velocity. Not seeing much of any rotation with these cells yet, which is very good. Let's go ahead and go on over to the HRRR model. What are you? You're in snowfall. Why are you in snowfall? Go to composite reflectivity. Right now, this is showing early in the day. It's got 20Z. So we'll say about, let's go to 22Z. Go to 23. So right now, this is what we were looking at on radar scope. We have the, and we're watching out for any cells to strengthen and produce possible tornadoes out ahead of it. We will see KLCS tornadoes in this main line itself. What is it? It marches east, especially going into Mississippi and Alabama, where see how it kind of bows out, gives it a more shape of a bow and a line. This is where we'll start to see that damaging wind that right here. And as it continues east into tomorrow, I do think we'll see a small tornado threat down here closer to the south of Georgia and some damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour. But the bulk of the threat right now does appear to be these cells right here that are further ahead of the main line as they go into Mississippi and Alabama. We'll start to see less isolated cells, and it'll all be consumed by this one big line. And let's go ahead, come back here into radar scope. I'm going to move up here to the north towards this cell. This does not have a tornado. This does not have a tornado warning, but it is in that tornado watch and is in that region for the possibility for a strong tornado. It's like right at the edge though, but we could still see a couple tornadoes up here. And right now these winds are 50 to 60 miles per hour. Right now I'm not seeing 60, but we could still see a real quick gust of 60 mile per hour wind gusts or wind speeds out of this. Saying wind gusts way too much. But unfortunately, all of these areas up here, they've already been dealing with a lot of flash flooding, but they're only going to be dealing with more as this cell continues off to the east. I do think we'll see a lot more flash flooding and life-threatening, yeah, life-threatening flash flooding. I'll be right back here. I'll be right back. Thanks, John. She's out here. What are you doing? Oh yeah, it's like the hamburger. The apple. They were gonna go outside for football, but now that it's snowing, it's just gonna get colder. Because that snow's gonna cool down the air. Alright, I'm back. Let's go and see this here. One of the warnings has dropped. This is still ongoing. I think it was okay. One of the flash flood warnings dropped. So we are currently sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 flash flood warnings, which is just insanity. Again, these are the two strongest cells currently in the state. We have a severe thunderstorm warning up here and a severe thunderstorm warning down here. One in Arkansas, one in Louisiana. Let's go ahead and go down here and make sure I'm at the right radar site. Indeed, I am. There was several little areas of rotation, but I don't know if there was a tornado on the ground. It didn't look like it. There might have been a very brief tornado out here near Mansfield, and it does look like there is some rotation going up near Pleasant Hill now too. Watch how it just increases. This is likely going to be a tornado warned in the next several minutes. Just to that there is some rotation down as you go down the line as well. Currently, this does look like the strongest rotation, at least to me, is this spot right here. If we are going to see a tornado warning, it's most likely going to be that spot right there. It is currently 7 miles west of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. It's going to go over the reflectivity. That is where the rotation is. It's going to be in there, kind of embedded in there. But as it moves off to the northeast, it will likely increase in size. Yeah. Are you on live? Yeah, I'm live right now. Are the guys in here? Huh? Oh, you're not in here. Alright. Everyone. Anyways, let's go check collision coefficient. I'm not seeing any debris in the air right now, which so there's no tornado on the ground, no tornado warnings as of now. But I do think we could see a tornado in the next maybe 15 minutes to about 30. Going over to velocity. Here's that currently strengthening rotation right here. This storm was also rotating quite a bit down here closer to Mansfield. That has since weakened. I do think this might be the next area of strong rotation that might be a tornado warned storm here in just a little while. I'm going to go on over to Rodeo Omega. If there we go. Alright. Okay, Radar Omega is in relatively good agreement. I'm gonna go ahead and do something here though. Let's go on over here.
Have you had a haircut? You look good.
Okay, sorry if you guys hear some of the background noise. I have some family coming over. Let's go on and head back over here. Okay, let's go on phone charge because it is insanely low right now. And I'm using it to watch for any additional updates from either you guys or from my Facebook page I'm in that covers severe weather as well. Right now, I'm currently still watching this area of rotation, currently north of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. There's a new warning somewhere. I think it's another flash flood warning. And let's go back down here. I'm still watching this area of rotation that's going up near Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. Gonna keep a very close eye on that. Let's go ahead on over to this radar site and let's go over to reflectivity. Check some things that there is a new warning again somewhere. Let's go ahead and go over to reflectivity. We still have all of these cells out here. There is a new. Oh wait, but that is the new warning. We have this warning and now this warning as well. So here's the old warning. Here's the new warning. Currently going northeast. This is going into southern Arkansas as well. And there is a tornado possible tag with this. It's going over to velocity. There's that rotation currently northeast of Athens, Louisiana. Here's the Louisiana Arkansas state line right here. Don't know why I said Arkansas state. That was random. Here's the state line for Louisiana and Arkansas. Here's that area, another area of concerning rotation. And it does appear to me that this rotation is getting stronger here north of Pleasant Hill. Let's go ahead and head on over. And let's go and circle this real quick. I'm going to circle this really quickly. Make sure there's no debris signature. I'm not seeing a very well-defined debris signature. Let's go on over to the National Weather Service, or the Storm Prediction Center here. Nothing new, but in case you guys are new to the stream, if you guys just got here, we are currently looking for the possibility of a couple of strong tornadoes and damaging wind event. Let's go back on over to reflectivity. No tornado warnings as of now, but right now I'm waiting for these cells out here to develop into strong supercells, and we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. We have two new severe thunderstorm warnings. This new one in Louisiana, which is these storms are the most concerning currently. This new one does have a tornado possible tag with it as well. Let's go ahead and go on over to velocity to check that out. It is currently for anything in here. Oh no, this is the new severe thunderstorm. It does have a tornado possible tag with it. It's for this cell down here, currently north of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. This is the old warning. That still does have a tornado possible tag with it. This is the new one. Also has a tornado possible tag with it. Here, you went out. Come on. There you go, tree. Alright, anyways, go back to this. I do think we could see a tornado warning here in just a, we'll say, maybe 10 minutes, maybe even less than that if this cell continues to get stronger, which it has been getting stronger. It started out somewhere out here near Converse, Louisiana, and it has just been doing nothing but get stronger as it moved northeast. Make sure my stream's still going, which it is. There might be some quarter-size hail in here, and when there will be a tornado warning, which I'm sure there will be here in a little while, if you are under a tornado warning, remember the safest places are the center, most point of your house, the let's say bathroom, an interior bathroom, interior closet, even an interior hallway. Cover your head your neck. Do not hide in mobile homes. Mobile homes are the worst. Same with RVs. Mobile homes are the worst types of homes to live in during severe weather. They are not stable, not sturdy. You will likely lose your life in those uh, structures. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning here as well. It's going over to velocity. Currently, this is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and maybe some quarter-sized hail. There might be a couple of quarter-sized hailstones in here. Let's go ahead and go over to Echo Tops, see how high this is going. This seems to be going up to around 40,000 feet. Not insanely high, but we will have to keep an eye on that. But the highest tornado threat is down here. And these cells are going up around 40,000 feet as well, 35 to 40,000 feet. Not the most favorable for tornadoes, but we could still get a tornado. Let's go back over to velocity. Here's that shrunk area of rotation. It does look like it might be weakening very slightly now. Keep an eye on my live stream, make sure it's actually working. Currently, it is. Right now, this is going straight towards Edgefield and Calshota, Louisiana. If you live, if we do see a tornado warning, it'll likely stretch out something similar to this, give or take. Maybe not this far west, but here's that area of rotation going currently northeast. It's pretty much straight towards Calshota and Edgefield and Martin, Louisiana. Yeah, it does appear to be tightening. I'm not seeing as fast winds as earlier. The fastest wind speeds or maybe about here, but that is still going to the northeast. If you live in Calshota, Louisiana, or Edgefield, Louisiana, these two towns, including Martin, and even as far northeast as Ashland, you need to be getting ready for a tornado warning in the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes, because this is a tightening rotation right here. It started all the way out here near Converse and has been going northeast at around, I would say, 35 to 50 miles per hour. This is saying 30. It's saying 35, and it could be moving faster. If we do see a tornado, I'm gonna pause this. If we do see a tornado, it will be tornado warning. Yep. I need to go over to Radar Omega on my phone as well, because that is going to be a big problem if I don't. And we do have a tornado warning for. Wait, why is mine not popping? Oh, there's two of them all the way up in Tennessee. Radar Omega, why are you doing this to me? We have two tornado warnings. They fired up very quickly. They're all the way up here. There's one for what appears to be this cell that has gone up very, very quickly, and that's kind of difficult to see on Radar Omega. Oh, we do have two tornado warnings now north of Memphis. Yeah, boom, there they are. We have two tornado warnings right now in Tennessee. Here's one right here north of Memphis right now, and it does appear kind of difficult to tell where it is exactly. Okay, it's gonna be in there. Your tornado is gonna be somewhere in there where we do have that that hook, and closer to the. If we go to the northeast, we have strong rotation in there. Let's go on over to velocity, and nope, move northeast. Reflectivity. That looks okay. That looks weird. Uh, hey. Oh, we do have strong rotation up here now. these fired up pretty quickly. This one's been going for the last several minutes. And we do have new warnings. I'm going to go down south to these Louisiana storms as well. We're going to have to keep an eye on these to go tornado warned as well. Right now, neither one of these are confirmed, but we do have several areas of rotation from Tennessee all the way down to Louisiana. These are currently the only two tornado warnings, at least that I know of. I need to get radar Omega on this laptop. Anyways, apparently, let's go over to CC to see if there's any debris signatures. Let's go on over to velocity. Let's go pause this. There's rotation up here as well. This seems to be the strongest one right there. There's a couplet right there. It looks very. This storm, that particular storm is ahead of the main line. Boom! There's a third one. All up here in Arkansas and Tennessee, there is a third tornado warning now. Is there a close radar site? There is. Not using that radar site. These smaller radar sites suck. Anyways, we do have a third one. No, I don't want to use this for me. I want to go to velocity. Do have a third one right now. Remember, if you are in a tornado warning, get your tornado precautions ready. Get into your tornado shelter basement. If you do not have an underground shelter or even an above ground shelter, get into the center most point of your house, an interior bathroom, an interior closet, even an interior hallway. Get as many walls between you and the outside as possible. These cells have ramped up very quickly. Let's go and get this running here. This will be radar indicated, obviously. Let's go and fly back up here to the north. We have 1, 2, 3 tornado warnings all lined up. If you live out ahead of this as well, any all about here, we are looking at several tornado warnings. If you live in any of those areas, in those red boxes, you need to be getting to your safe spot immediately. The lowest level centermost point of your house. Let's go down to the south really quickly and to Louisiana. Check these out. This cell right here is going towards Calchutta, Louisiana. If you live there, you need to be getting your tornado precautions ready. Is there another warning? I think it's flash flood warning that's gotten issued. We are looking at 3 tornado warnings right now. 3 of them right here from West Tennessee all the way down to Arkansas. And this big line of thunderstorms. The most concerning one oh wow, look at that. That is a pretty decent hook on this storm. It's going almost right towards Marion, Tennessee. Here's Memphis, West Memphis. This is going to go north of you, but there is another cell down to the southwest going northeast. Even Memphis, Walls, Horn Lake, South Haven, Tennessee, you need to get in your safe spot now. We do have this storm still ongoing as well. Let's go to velocity. Here's your rotation going northeast, currently near Halls, Tennessee. Let's go back down to the southwest. If your tornado is going to be in there, it's kind of difficult to tell what's going on down here though, near Mariana and Aubrey, Arkansas. That's a little more difficult to tell due to how far the radar site is from that. We still have these storms down here towards the Louisiana and Arkansas. We will also be keeping an eye on. Make sure this is still working. It is still working, which is good. Three different tornado warnings, and there might be a new one, unless that is in my. Don't know why it keeps crashing on me like that. Let's move for. Hello? We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning down here further to the south now, and there is rotation here as well. We have another area of rotation there near Hempville. What is it, Texas or Louisiana? Okay, that's gonna be Texas. We have so much going on in big storm system. Currently, the strongest cells are up here in Tennessee and Memphis. Let's go ahead and go to one of the radar sites out up here. No confirmed. There hasn't been a confirmed tornado as of now, but these cells have ramped up very quickly. Uh, this one might be. Is this one weakening? Yes, this one is weakening. Okay, this cell up here to the northeast. It looks like it might have weakened down just a little bit, but it is still quite a strong cell. Currently going up towards Hill. What is it? Halls, uh, Deersburg, Friendship, Tennessee. Or if you hear your sirens going off, or you receive the tornado warning, if get to your safe spot immediately. We're looking at several areas where a tornado could be in development right now. We could be looking at three different tornadoes developing in these cells. These developed quickly. They are in a favorable environment in West Tennessee and Mississippi as well. And this isn't a good thing right now. Could be looking at a strong tornado outbreak. We could be seeing several tornadoes trying to develop. Let's go on over to CC and check for any hints of debris currently in the air. Not there. Let's go on back over to velocity. It's kind of difficult to tell where the rotation is in there, though. Let's go back down to Louisiana here real quick. Check for any debris that could be in the air with a tornado. This has ramped up quite quickly as well here near Hempville, Texas. This is going to go into Louisiana. Here is the Louisiana and Texas state border. That is where it's at, right there. It is still in Texas, but it is going into Louisiana within the next 5 to 10 minutes. This will be going into Louisiana. If you are under a severe thunderstorm warning, prepare for 60 plus mile per hour winds, quarter sized hail. Uh, these storms are just getting started. They are just getting started, and they will just get stronger and stronger as they continue moving eastward. Yeah, east, northeastward, to be more precise. Let's go ahead and switch radar sites up to this one. Look for any suspicious areas. Let's go on over to velocity. Here was that pretty tight rotation down here near Cachata and Edgefield. It does appear it may be weakening now, which is good, but we still need to keep a very close eye on that because it is in a very, very favorable environment. Flash up here to the northeast. We have 1, 2, 3 tornado warnings still in progress. Now, I haven't seen a confirmed tornado with these yet, but we could still be looking at the possibility for these storms to continue going up and produce uh, a couple tornadoes. Because these still are in a favorable environment. Let's go on over to reflectivity. This still looks the most impressive to me right here. Got a nice little hook shape. It might be weakening now as that moves off to the northeast. Still going good. Right now, this is locations impacted Airlets, West Memphis, Marion, Millington, Earl, Neiman, Shelby Forest, State Park, Memphis, Lakeland, Arlington, Munford, Crossfordsville, Edmondson, Sunset, Jericho, Janet, Frayers, Dixonville, Timpton, Crittenden, and Atoka. Hopefully I said that right. Tennessee. Those are all in Tennessee, I'm pretty sure. This is where that rotation is. It's going to be right in there, right where my mouth cursor is at. Currently north of Marion. Let's see if this cell is closer to any other radar site. It's not really closer to any others. Let's go to velocity. Here is that old rotation going northeast toward, not past Dyersburg to the east, but that is still a strong area of rotation. Let's go down here to the southwest. I'm still not seeing much out here with this cell because it's still far away from the radar site still. Let's check this out here on. Okay, let's see here. How it's. There might be a tornado. Oops. There might be a tornado in progress near Dyersburg. There is still strong rotation there. Let's go over to that's a possible tornado right there. Let's go over to velocity and check that out. It is in the correct spot. Okay, there's a tornado near. There is a likely tornado near going into Dyersburg. There is a likely tornado on the ground. There is a tornado ongoing there in Dyersburg. It's right where a tornado should be. Let's go over to velocity. Currently, velocity hasn't updated yet, but there is a CC drop. There's your tornado right there, right over Dyersburg. This is going to be a tornado on the ground right now, going into Dyersburg, Tennessee. Right now, New Bern, maybe Yorkville, Tennessee. You also need to be getting in your safe spot immediately. This could be a tornado on the ground doing damage. It touched down maybe about a minute or two ago. This is a tornado on the ground traveling northeast, 30 to 40 miles per hour, maybe faster than that. It's currently going 45 miles per hour according to that warning tag. Let's go further down the line as well. It's going back up to the northeast. If you live in Dyersburg, Tennessee, this is going to be a tornado on the ground. Velocity has been a bit delayed, it looks like. This could be a tornado on the ground. Correlation coefficient. Let's go on over the special differential phase. Let's go back over to CC there. Oops. Can I go to correlation coefficient, please? Thank you. There does appear to be a CC drop right here. If there's a tornado, that's where it's going to be going pretty much right over Dyersburg. And this isn't good. Let's see here. Let me check this out over on Radar Omega as well, see if it's seeing that too, and if it is, it's likely a tornado. Yeah, there is a likely tornado on the ground in Dyersburg. I'm gonna circle that here real quick. Alright, this is going to be a very likely tornado on the ground here going northeast of Dyersburg. Let's go to velocity. It's not in very good position. It is slightly off, but it does appear that there is a tornado on the ground. My YouTube going to load now? There we go. There is a likely tornado on the ground going, it went through Dyersburg. Let's go further down the line. We still see this tornado warning here as well. It's going over to reflectivity. It was a well-defined hook down here, pretty much right over Marion. That was an impressive hook. We're still seeing a tornado warning down here as well. That's probably the least strongest of them all. But right now, the strongest one cell is up here. A possible tornado just went through Dyer. Boom. Yep. There might have been a brief debris signature there on reflectivity as well. We are looking at a possible tornado still in progress over northeast of Dyersburg. This is a possible tornado on the grounds. New, some concern for prefrontal supercells. And if any tornado is to have happened, it is expected at its strongest peak is between 120 to 150 miles per hour. That is a EF2 to a EF3. That is currently in northeast Louisiana going into Mississippi, and that is this. Quickly go down south. Currently, what they are going over are and the cells. Oops, can I get reflectivity? Mostly these cells right here. I do think maybe these cells could strengthen as well, but the biggest concern right now are these two groups. If these can grow and mature, I do think we could see tornado warnings out of those. But right now, the biggest and greatest concern is this main line back here. Let's go back to the north, where we have a likely tornado still in progress currently that went through Dyersburg. This is a possible tornado on the ground. Cover the correlation coefficient. There it is going towards New Bern. If this still is a tornado going into New Bern, Tennessee. If this is a tornado, you need to be getting your tornado precautions now. You need to be doing them now. You need to be getting into the lowest centrumest point of your house. Do not stay in a mobile home or a RV if you are on the roads. Do not hide under overpasses. They are more deadly and likely to kill you. Let's go down further the line as well. I'm not seeing any CC with this cell or right now this cell, but these are all in a favorable environment. This is a tornado still ongoing, going into New Bern. It does appear to be still ongoing, going into New Bern, Tennessee. If this really is a tornado still on the ground, you need to be getting to your safe spot immediately. Stick here. So, it started. This is a tornado. It started out just south of Dyersburg and is currently going into New Bern, Tennessee. It is likely a weak tornado, but that won't stop it from still hurting somebody. This is still going closer to New Bern. Uh, you need to get into the lowest centralmost point of your house. Get into an interior bathroom, into an interior closet. Stay away from windows and doors, and do not hide in your garage. Yes, it is one of the lower points of the lowest points of your house, but it won't keep you safe as it is obviously on an exterior portion. Let's go down to the southeast or southwest. Don't know why I keep saying southeast. Golly. Uh, it does appear that this cell may have weakened here, going over Martin. Still is rotation nonetheless, and we will have to keep an eye on that. Go down to the south. We still have this area of rotation. Does appear it has weakened in the past few minutes. About to make sure my live stream was still going. The live coverage. Let's go back up towards the north here. This is still an area of concern up here near New Bern. Let's go up to CC. It looks like it may have weakened. It's still pretty close to New Bern. It does look like it may have weakened, it may have lifted, but if this is still a tornado, it went straight through New Bern. There's a tornado went all the way up here in Kentucky. Let's go to a nearby radar site. Let's go over to velocity. Journey. Oh, this might be close. This is gonna be closer. There is an area of rotation right over Nortonville, Kentucky. If you live in Nortonville, White Plains, Greenville, or Powderly, Kentucky, you need to be getting your safe spot immediately. This is a tornadic thunderstorm currently right over Nortonville. There is currently no debris signature with it, but it is a strong thunderstorm. It is in an environment where we could still see a tornado, but right now this is going eastward towards Greenville and Powderly, Kentucky. Moving down the line, let's go back to these storms in Tennessee. It did appear that there was a tornado on the ground. There may have been a brief debris signature on reflectivity. As this goes off to the northeast, it does appear that if it was a tornado, it started out near Dyersburg. Maybe as it went up to just south of New Bern before it finally weakened and lifted. That is continuing off to the northeast. That may not be a tornado no more. It might have been just a brief tornado, but it still likely did some damage. 4 tornado warnings right now. 1 in Kentucky, 1 in Arkansas, and 2 in western Tennessee. Okay, yeah. It's going. Didn't I mean to do that? Okay, yeah, there we go. Right now we're looking at 4 different tornado warnings. 2 in western Tennessee, 1 mostly in Arkansas, and 1 in Kentucky. I do think we should be seeing some tornado warnings out here as well very soon. But right now, the main concern is up here in Tennessee, Arkansas, and Kentucky. Going back over to velocity, it's kind of difficult to tell where it is in here right now. Let's go to SRV maybe. Maybe I'll see something a bit different in SRV. Nope. It's in a very difficult spot to actually tell. Flush it back over to velocity. Nothing really much there. Damn it, I'll be right back.
We might invade your room. We might invade your room. Do you want to go by our room? We go into your room, so I'm about to go back. Bro, what is your room? What about? Quite a bit actually.
Tornado warning. And let's go down first. Out here near Mariana, Arkansas has lifted. We're now down to 3. We did have a tornado out here in this one. CC did drop. We did see a debris signature. Looks like something right there. It might be just hail. Let's go to velocity. Yeah, it looks like it's just hail right now. Alright, damn, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Again. Damn it. Okay, sorry. We ordered some pizza. I was getting some pizza and a quick drink. Okay, make sure my live stream is still going. We do have a new warning somewhere. I'll check that out here in a second. And right now, we're still looking at the possibility for strong tornadoes down here further to the southwest. I'm pretty sure we did have a tornado out of this storm, and that went through Dyersburg. I really hope we didn't, but it did look like there might have been a tornado out there. All right. Let's check the Storm Prediction Center. Still. Oops. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to the main thing. Let's see. There's been a new one. Tornado threat continues within Weather Watch 008. This is in western Tennessee, southwestern Kentucky. It is mostly with these storms right here, and including that one up here in Kentucky, towards Kentucky. Most of these two storms might. This one right here that did strike Dyersburg, that one might be recycling now. This one will likely be allowed to expire. That one has weakened quite a bit. But as they continue off to the northeast, they will likely continue to strengthen. Right now, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning right here with a tornado possible tag with it. And let's go ahead and go into velocity. Right now, we are expecting 60 mile per hour wind gusts out of this, and maybe some very small hail. It says quarter, so you might see quarter size hail, maybe not. We still need to be keeping an eye on these cells out here in case they can go up and produce a couple of tornadoes as well. We're looking at another new severe thunderstorm warning with another tornado possible tag with it. This tornado warning down here has been left to expire. I don't think this one has just yet. Nope, that is canceled as well. Okay, so right now there's only one tornado warning in this entire U.S. and it is currently up in Kentucky. And I gotta go. Okay, never mind. Okay. We still have these two tornado warnings have been left to expire. This is the only one remaining in effect. Let's go ahead and see if this has done anything else interesting. This might actually be allowed to be canceled. Still going at around 40 to 45 miles per hour. Let's go over to velocity. It's nowhere near as impressive as it was earlier. This will be mostly an overnight event, though. I will be leaving here about 7 o'clock. Mm. Okay, so live stream is still going. Good. 2 of the 3 tornado warnings have expired. One is still up in Kentucky. That one might be allowed to expire in the next several minutes as it weakens. Because not only has that warning pretty much left the area it was originally warned in, it is also weakening quite a bit. Some of these cells are likely recycling right now, though, so we do have to keep an eye on those. That little bitty little flash flood warning. And doesn't appear this tornado watch has been cut down just a little bit. Still dealing with this one tornado warning up here. Several severe thunderstorm warnings down the line. If we go ahead and just add up all these warnings from all the way up from this tornado warning all the way down to severe thunderstorm warning, this line is going down pretty much by 500 plus miles right now. gonna go and lower down my volume here just a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that cuts out the background noises a little bit. We still need to be keeping a very close eye on these storms, though, severe or not. This tornado warning up here has expired. These two are also expired, so there's currently no tornado warnings left. You guys still hear the background noise? Like my family in the background? If so, I'll turn down my mic a little bit more. Go ahead and rewind this a little bit here. We still have these two storms out. Still these two master scale discussions concerning the tornado watch we have open right now. I do think they will. Both areas are currently concerning a area in Tennessee and one in mostly Louisiana. No tornado warnings in effect. Let's go back down here to Louisiana. And what in the world are you? Go away. What's going on? There we go. Right now, it does appear that these storms, they do look like they have weakened a little bit. Let's go over to velocity. Still has some rotation, currently going up towards Notches, Louisiana. It is currently going up to the northeast. This does seem to be the strongest rotation, but it isn't as strong as it was earlier. Again, this is more likely a overnight event. I will not be here after 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. But overall, I might actually just go here at 6:40 to turn off the live stream. I'm gonna go and go now because I do have family over and I shouldn't be cramped up in my room for this long, anyways. I do have a lot of family. I do have some family over, so I will go and go over some if any strong tornadoes do occur today. I will go over those, but for now.